I'm Valerie. Some of you know me. Some of you know me for a long time. Some of you know me for a little time. Some of you might not know me, so welcome. I have been in the health industry for over 30 years, and and I've been watching a lot of other people online and doing their thing, and I thought, maybe I can share some of my experiences since it's been brought up to me, like, oh, hey, you have a lot of knowledge. So, and I love to teach. So, and I have taught many people, especially in aerobics, fitness and exercise. I am a registered massage therapist, as well as I was a certified fitness appraiser, and I also taught aerobics for over 10 years. So yeah, I am happy to be here and happy to show you some things. Before we begin, one of the main reasons for doing this is one of the things I want to start is a series on, getting our healing at home, basically, since that's the theme right now. And even though I'm looking forward to getting out of the home, in the meantime, this is a great way of getting some, things that we need. Now, of course, we know everything with the social distancing, but we also know being at home, hey, we're with our family. And so this is a great thing to do for stress relief. So one of the main reasons I'm doing this is to show some stress release points. And I'm also going to show you to how to be able to give a massage to one of your family members. And you guys can exchange, because sometimes it's nice to be treated, right? So we can just relax. I mean, we can massage yourself, you have the machine, but it is essential. Human touch is essential, and no matter what, that goes without saying. It's just how we are made. So it's a great time, and we find out when we do have human touch, it actually reduces stress. That's one of the benefits, and that is also the benefits of massage, reducing stress, as well as boosting circulation, which boosts the lymphatic system, which also boosts your immune system. So really, it's a great thing. All I'm going to be doing is showing the back, and I'm going to be showing you basically two main strokes, and that's anybody can do across the board. And even if we just do the back, we just open up everything, the lung areas. We have some of our major muscle groups, some of our biggest muscles are in the back, and also we're able to get to some of the organs, maybe not directly, but through the muscles. They're all connected, so we can actually send some circulation to the organs as well. And the main organs in the back are the kidneys and also the liver, which I'm sorry about the noise, that's our next door neighbor, bad timing. They've been quiet all day. But anyway, so you can get to the liver and the kidneys, which is also part of our immune system as well. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, speaking about stress, is I'm going to show you some stress points. It's a little bit of reflexology, okay? And before I get into that, reflexology, you can do this at home, very easy. Now make sure you're only doing this on people you know, close family and friends, okay? And you can get like these kind of cards. So shows you the foot mapping of reflexology. Actually, one's right, one's left. So, and also there's reflexology for the hand. Okay, so you can get that. That shows the organ. So you can get that. The ones I used here to show you is by this publication, DK Reflexology. Okay. Okay, so now usually when you get those cards, they just show you the points for the organs and stuff. What I'm going to show you is points for anxiety today. Okay, and so we have the hand. One of the points for anxiety is between the thumb and the thumb is called your first finger, and this is your second finger, okay? And then it goes down to your pinky, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So between your first and second finger, you have this beautiful webbing. Now there's actually a lot of stress. So there's a point in here, you just feel where it's soft, okay? And just gentle, and you can just add a little pressure. There, you did a twitch. So when you see that, when you see a muscle twitch, that's a good sign. That means that a blockage has been released, okay? So, and the thing is, if you experience that twitch, you just let it go. You don't try to stop it. You let the nervous system release the energy that's been blocked. And that's what it needs to do. And that's also part of how you're going to be releasing any anxiety or stress, okay? And so you just kind of hold this, and then once you feel that energy calm, then you can release. And I always give a nice rub. Reflex points can be slightly painful. You always work with the person's comfort zone. Now also in here, sorry Cora, I'm going to kind of jack up your hand. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's an athlete. He was a gymnast and now he's an acrobatic, so he's a little bit tense. He kind of needs this massage. Right in here, where the thumb, we just kind of, so here's the thumb and there's that point. So what I'm doing is I'm taking that point as a marker and I'm just going in just where the pad is kind of like starts to thin out, okay? And you just do that by touch. So, and then there's a point in there and you can see that's creating a reflex, which is good. You let that reflex happen and you just hold that point and you just say, hey, why don't you just have a nice couple of relaxing breaths and just begin to calm the heart rate, calm the breathing. And because sometimes we don't even realize, we can be walking around and we're breathing like this and we don't even realize. But then once we put a little bit of awareness, attention, we can say, just relax the breathing. All of a sudden you're going to feel all that tension and it'll start to be released. So there he goes. He's starting to relax, so I can let go. All right. So that was a point for headaches, and also it will help with any anxiety. Now on the sternum here, there's also 2 points. So we can see where the collarbones here, also known as the clavicles, they kind of come, and then there's a bit of a dip. So just that dip, we don't want to put no pressure there, but we just want to come down about like ½ an inch, and there's a point there, and then we can come down a little further of an inch. There's like another little dip, and these 2 points here, we just press on that, and that's another anxiety point, okay? Now, you're not pressing hard, you're just kind of pressing as if you're pressing on your phone. All right, perfect. Okay, we're going to turn Cora over and then we're going to get into the back massage. Thank you. In other words, it will kind of twist the hip bone in a position we don't want it to be in. Okay, so we're always going to add a little bit of cream. And the first stroke I'm going to show you is effleurage stroke. It's a very long stroke and we kind of come back up, okay? So I always start here at the top of the shoulder blades, and you just put your hands going down the side, alongside each side of the spinal column here, okay? So we don't massage on the spine, but we massage, you can see these are kind of meaty muscles here, so you massage there. So nice, coming down, and then back up, okay? And that's very easy. And then you can just do that a few times. Now what's cool is, and massages, you can get a, like for this kind of thing, just for a back massage, just for, you know, a nice quick release of stress or anxiety or just tensions, a bit of tension, you know, you can do like just 12 minutes, especially if you're tired, but you know, you want to do something nice for your family member or close friend. All right, so what we can do too is we can use this fatty part of our elbow, okay, and then we just bring it down like that. It's a little bit of Hawaiian ho'oponopono. Okay, now again, now it looks like my hand is crossing the spine, but I'm not touching it. So anything that looks like it's crossing the spine is not touching it. Okay, and then how's that feel, Kura?
Good.
By the way, this is Kura. He's my beautiful massage model here. And we finish off with another long stroke. All right. So the next stroke I'm going to show you. Now there's many different strokes, so as you see, there's many variations within that one stroke. Now effleurage is always a long, broad stroke, okay? And so now we're going to go into petrissage, which is shorter strokes, okay? And so a lot of that, more shorter strokes, but it can be squeezing, it can be like this cross hands here, okay? And that kind of feels nice. It helps to release. And this is quick ways to release tension. Very effective, but also very quick. Now when you do these strokes, I say quick, but you don't want to do them quick. Okay, so that's one. Another one we can do after we did these nice long strokes, we can just do these circular strokes, and you kind of make a C with your hands. It's called the C stroke, C cupping. And you just kind of go back and forth like that, okay? So very, very easy, and again, you just finish off with a nice long stroke. Now I'm going to go to the other side. Now I'm doing a nice little fancy transition. You don't have to, but you know, when you do it for a long time, it's just automatic. All right, so I'm going to try to stamp out the side. So just kind of making a C. It doesn't have to be very specific. Just, you know, just kind of feel the muscles there. And you just kind of follow the contours. Okay, you follow the muscles. Each muscle has its own contour, which means kind of shape. And that's kind of what makes a silhouette, is a contour of a body. So you just follow the contours of the muscles with your C cupping here, and there it is. Now remember, this is just to do, as a disclaimer, only with your friends and family. That's why I'm just showing you some basics, but it feels really good. And if you are, I mean, people massage our friends and family all the time. So if you are going to do something like that, you might as well know a little bit what you're doing. Okay, so now I'm going to do two quick things. So I'm going to do a little Hawaiian, lomi lomi. This is called kahi kahi. It's hands-on. It's energy work. So when I'm done, now you can do that as long as you like, okay? Now, so for the effleurage, you can do cross hands and then the C scooping. Okay, I think I called it C cupping, but it's C scooping. So those are two things like you can do to make your massage a little longer, because it's nice to have a bit of variation. And then of course you can also see what else is out there. Okay, and I always do a swipe down, again, kind of just like swiping down. All right, now I love to finish off with a little bit of energy work. So we have this nice sacrum here. So I put one hand, my palm of the hand rests on the sacrum, and then the other part rests on just below the base of the neck, okay? So there's the C7, which is the last neck vertebrae, and it kind of sticks out. So it's the most boniest of the vertebrae in the neck. So you can feel it. It's pretty easy to feel. And then you're just going to put your hand just a little like at the tip of that, okay? And again, you're just covering it with the palm of your hand. And that's the place. Now we're not putting any pressure. All we're doing is just holding, and we just say, hey, why don't you relax and breathe? A little bit of energy work, and as you will begin to relax, he's going to also, or she's going to also begin to relax. Now another thing, if I'm still feeling a little tension, I like to just rock the vertebrae a little bit. Not too much pressure. Just rock it. And what that does is it helps to loosen the spaces in between each vertebrae where the vertebral discs lie. A lot of people heard of the vertebral disc. Mostly we know these things by the issues. Okay, and again, we're just visual. All right, and actually you'll start to feel your person on the table, you'll start to feel their energy relax. And it's really a beautiful feeling, and it's a great thing to share. And it's also a great gift to give somebody. It's that nice, relaxing feeling. All right, I'm going to turn them over. I'm going to show you the last lomi lomi technique that really helps to loosen up the neck and shoulders. Okay, thanks. We'll see you over there. Aloha. Welcome to the third part. And this is really, really nice. This is a lomi lomi technique. We just grab a nice towel, any towel, and basically we're going to be putting under the head and just moving it around. Now, the interesting thing for a lot of us who have a hard time letting go, nobody has that problem, right? Especially nowadays. This is actually helps to actually work deeper into the psyche. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. I'm not doing or assessing any of that. But the thing is, it just kind of, when we kind of relax the necks and shoulders, it actually, you know, helps us to gain a little bit of that kind of trust in letting go. And that kind of helps to also reduce some anxiety or stress and gives a little bit of peace of mind. Anyways, at least for the moment. All right, Cora, I'm going to get you to lift your head for me, please. And then, so if you have a really big, thick towel, you can probably just fold it a little bit. Okay? All right, Cora, lay down. And what you're going to do, so you're just going to put your towel there. Now, the most important part is to make sure you have more hold on this part of the head, the top of the head, because that's going to be the heaviest part. Okay? Now, I crossed it, but you don't really want to cross it, but I know he's okay. I just more or less just did that for the instructional part. But so what we're going to do is we're going to hold it. So most importantly is I'm going to have control. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure Cora is nice and relaxed. How are you feeling? Are you feeling good, Cora? Are you relaxed? Okay, I guess he's relaxed. He's not answering. Are you alive? All right, so it's good.
Yes,
I feel him breathing.
Yeah.
Okay, he's alive. Good thing. All right, so he's really relaxed, so that's also what I want. All right, so the thing is, we're going to try to hold the head evenly as possible, but most importantly is to make sure you have most of that support at the top of the head to the middle of the head. All right, and I'm going, this is a thick towel. You might want a bit of a smaller towel, but this will do for now. So you're just going to lift the head off the table, and all you're going to do, you're just going to start by rolling it side to side. Some people really, their first initiative reaction is, what is going on? Because a lot of people are not used to people holding their head and kind of, I don't want to use the word control, but we will for today, you know, having somebody else have control over the head. All right. Once, so you might get resistance turning the head. They might like, oh, okay. So you just remind them to breathe. Oh yeah, just continue taking a nice relaxing breath and relax. Maybe give them visualization. You know, just pretend you're floating on the water and the waves are, you know, just kind of allowing your head to float back and forth, okay? That's a big visualization we give in Hawaii. Now, as they loosen up, then you can kind of begin to just rock the head more, taking more side to side. Now he's turning his head like that as he's rolling it, okay? Now, when that is good, I kind of just do this, making sure I stay focused, that I have support for the head. And then just that. And you can really feel the difference with the different moving where some tensions is. And you just do it a little bit till they say, oh, I had enough, or until you feel those neck muscles let go. All right. And how was that? So a couple things to keep in mind. If the person says, oh, that's enough, that's when we also know to stop. Most people don't. Most people let you keep going, they want more. But just in case, sometimes, you know, depending on where we're at and how we're feeling that day, sometimes a little is a lot. So just work with your person at all times. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I really wanted to put something out there to help people to, you know, things we can do at home. You know, that if we can't go out and get these things, we can actually do some of this at home and help each other. And that touch Human touch is so critical. There's lots of research done. I don't want to get into the research. Some of it's depressing when there's lack of human touch. It actually increases anxiety. So human touch is very critical. It's very healing. So it's very important. So if we can get it from that one person, that is awesome, and it's very, very important. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I also plan to be doing a little bit more videos. Tell me what ideas or things you like, or maybe what you've been doing in the comments, as well as I also plan to be doing some exercise videos and meditations. All right, thank you very much for joining me, and aloha. Have a great day.